Hi, welcome back channel, FIFA Mobile. Alright, we'll play 4 games and all having ties. So I believe this is a sign, and definitely when the twins shake hands, as you can see in the thumbnail, is maybe a time for me to stop after all. I think the first match is the toughest, as you can witness here later on the match against this fantastic player, definitely very experienced.
Ready for what should be potentially thrilling action here. It's Barcelona against Paris Saint-Germain.
Thanks, Derek.
Alright, so the match has started, and let's see here. As you can see, definitely a lot of back passing in a way initially, and when you can see such strong passing, it just means the experience level is quite high. What I'm trying to get at here is what's the strategy that the player opponent is putting forward. So you can see lots of passing, and rather than just chasing the ball forward. So this is a way how I experience when you face very tough opponents. They normally does that. So you try your best to counter react to that, but unfortunately not every time it is in my favor. While I try to defend hard, it is not easy. Again, and sometimes, you know, when EA try to make things difficult for you, there is a very easy way of scoring for the opponent and all. And for us, it is really tough. Most of the time, those scores are easily blocked. You can see here, it's quite amazing how things work out. And let's quickly witness the second scoring attempt by the opponent itself. You can see a lot of back passing. That's why I'm trying to focus here to catch the how the opponent tried to pass, so that eventually I'll try to counter attack by using my defenders or midfielders to block the attempt. So a lot of long passes as well. Is trying both short passes. Short passes definitely much more advantageous because there's a good chance of you in control. Alright, can see here it's a very far attempt, but nonetheless there's a header, and as you know, EA wants to make things difficult. That's how it works out. Alright, so with 0-2 in the first half, things are getting really tough here. It's not that this is an easy opponent we're talking of, but rather a very experienced one. So getting back 2-0 is really very difficult for me. So let's see whether EA releases that blockage. No, it doesn't. So it's quite obvious here, and whenever I use this icon, it just means that what a joke. So that's how relaxed the opponent is, because he also understands that EA is at work to prevent all this from working. Again, you see here, while I try again an attempt, it doesn't work. What a joke then. So that's EA for you as usual. That's how it works out. So with 0-2 and another 1 minute, but it's an elastic 1 minute. It is what I need all with. We just got to swap in fresh pair of legs to make sure the midfielders are strong enough to block any attempt, and at the same time supporting our attack. Alright, so very cool here. It's too. He's quite amazed by how much he has been forward. So let's try to block that attempt. The third goal will be disastrous. Let's take a look.
Starts off with that cross into the box, just begging for a teammate to get on the end of it.
Alright, so this is really devastating. It is like 99% we are losing this, and opponent is really totally relaxed right now. But let's see whether we can do up this miracle right now. Let's try. Alright, so I'm amazed the fact that EA has stopped that ridiculous blockage, and I think the lock has been unlocked. So indeed quite heavy here. I think moving forward for the remaining probably 30 minutes or so in the game time, there's a chance I can score again, because everything has been unlocked right now. It's very obvious. Nope, this is not going to let go. So I'm going to try this attempt, and I think there's a good chance at this angle. Fantastic. So as I said, the lock has been unlocked, there's a plan for me to score. I'll try my best. And there's a slim chance here we can get equalizer in probably a couple of minutes time. So we know there's basically about 25 minutes from now to the end of the match itself. So definitely I'll try my best for the 25 minutes to get an equalizer here. Referee at works as usual. It is not easy when referees back at work. That worries me a bit because it just means that whether EA will be doing something silly all the way. Hopefully this work out. I'm trying my best here. One last chance. Do we do it? Alright, so as I said, the lock has been unlocked. It's really fantastic here. We amazingly has this 3-all tiebreaker, and definitely it's not easy for me, but I think when we have that crazy blockage by EA at the start and make it so easy for the opponent, I thought this was the corner. Definitely the remaining 3 matches we see wouldn't be as tough as this, but nonetheless there's a blockage by EA to prevent me from winning. This is always the case, so the best you can do is definitely a tie. So after 4 ties, I decided I should put a stop to this, otherwise I'll be losing non-stop because EA is trying to make me lose, and just giving my best shot to prevent that from happening. But there won't be a chance for me to win regardless how easy the opponent is. They will be very lucky and scoring a tie as well. So I'm going to show you later on. I think there'll be 2 more matches that opponents are quite lucky, and we just managed to get a tie. Alright, so last 4 minutes, I think that's it. So there won't be a chance. Just the remaining 4 minutes, I think that's it. This is it works, and we have a good tie. And very quickly I'm going to show you the second match, which is not as bad. I think the worst is the ill-mannered player. I'm not too sure whether it's the following match. Let's take a look, but let me share you later on how ill-mannered person is. It's always the case where people put good game, you can reply good game. That's basic courtesy, but that's not happening to that dumb player. Alright, so this is not the one, this is not the dumb player, this is just another lucky player. I go all the way to show you the moments with this score and not the full match as the first one, because I show you the first one was the toughest. But I said, it works, you're making goals so easy for the opponent as usual. No matter how hard you try, it's really tough to block the EA rigged matches. So the AI is really powerful, but the best you can do is to try your luck and hopefully you get a score in like this. Right, so with that we got an equalizer there, and definitely that lasts all the way to the end of the 90 minutes. So that is a draw for this match. No matter how hard you try, you can see there will be an opportunity for you to win. So that's it. So this is the second match, and we got 2 more to go. Another player is extremely lucky as well. You can see, yes, this is the ill-mannered player SIRTM. So very quickly share you how ill-mannered this person is. As I mentioned earlier, the only way to reply with basic courtesy is good game, a reply will be good game. But no, show this kind of emoji which does show how ill-mannered the person is. So this is the last player, and definitely another lucky player that we score a tie with. There's no way we can win this, but definitely let's give our best shot, and let's try here showing you only the point whereby they get a score. And definitely at the 21 minutes it is very fast for the opponent to score, and we just have this last bit here, get equalizer back, and I think that's important for me because getting an equalizer back in the first half, at least guarantees that the rig match has more or less stopped. But that's beyond my expectation that at 69 minutes that happens. Yes, indeed, the opponent is fairly well played, but nonetheless, EA support is really important. We have managed to go back the goal, that equalizer here. I can show you this moment. This is really fantastic. So, at the 80 minutes or so, we got the score back, and the scoreline is back at 2-2, and that's the end of these 4 tie matches, and it's time for me to take a break. Thank you for watching. Do like and subscribe. Goodbye.